Hey guys, I'm Naley Gonzalez and welcome back to my channel where I share my writing process and journey, give tips and advice on writing, and sometimes my opinion on stuff going on in the writing world. A little while ago, I started a series on writing sex scenes. Originally, it was all gonna be one video, but I realized if I want to get it right the first time, I have to break it down appropriately. Gotta hit all them bases, right? If you're joining me for the first time, this is part 2 in the series, where we're gonna go over characters doing the deed. Be sure to watch part 1 in the series to learn the 5 different kinds of sex scenes, and how to make sure you have the right balance of body and emotion. As a quick disclaimer, if you didn't get the gist of this video from the title or what I just shared, I'll be talking about sex, and there's a high chance I'll be using correct and or raunchy terms to describe body parts, acts, and so on. If any of this brings you discomfort, head to my playlist on how to write a novel and pick any other video. Now that it's just us adults, let's get down to it. So you already know the kind of sex you're writing for your audience, and you have an idea of how much body and emotion you need to have in the scene to make it appropriate. Now, you need to focus on the characters involved. To ensure your characters are having great sex, make sure you have great characters. A lot of writing that I come across that involves sex scenes usually depict 2 or more characters who wouldn't normally hook up under any other circumstances. Realistically, no one just looks at a random stranger or someone they heavily dislike and agree to be physically intimate with them. Individuals who do that have underlying issues that should be brought up in the book. As a quick note on the topic, and I'll likely do a video on it also, if your character or characters are having sex with strangers or people they don't like because of mental health issues, abuse, or even drunken stupidity, it may be wise to take a young adult or fade to black approach. Clearly, you can write whatever you want with every sexual encounter your characters have, but in my opinion, there's no real reason to focus on the sex if the reason they're having sex is anything other than to enjoy it with the person they're having it with. In those cases, their emotions on what's happening or has happened is more important than the physicality. But if your characters do like each other and want to have sex, don't just throw them together at the first chance. You're not just writing sex, you're writing about your phenomenal characters having phenomenal sex. Your writing needs to share why they want to fuck each other, what they want to gain from boning, and how do they try to make it happen. Great sex is about the characters involved and how the act reflects their needs and desires in all aspects. Check my video on creating believable characters to make sure the characters you're creating will realistically be together. This will sound weird, but once you think about the people having sex, like who the characters are, you'll never write a sex scene as just a physical act without good characters again. People are multidimensional, and so are sexual desires. Sex scenes are a great opportunity to reveal more about your character. Allow your characters to share a side of themselves that they wouldn't normally share with others. Someone who's shy and quiet is now mischievous and confident. Someone confident feels vulnerable and fumbles with every move. This will attract your readers to your characters emotionally, not just physically. Now, if you saw my video on romantic chemistry, apply the same method with sexual chemistry. Make every encounter with them flirty and sexy, and the characters better when they're together. Make sure they complement each other, and are people the other wouldn't mind knocking boots with, even if it may just be one time. But also tease your characters together to make your reader think this is it, and pull them apart. To build the best anticipation for a sex scene, tease the reader with a potential hookup, then separate the characters for a reason pertaining to the plot. Once you tease them, maybe 2 times in one novel, it's time for the big bang. That was a lot of build-up, huh? It'll be worth it because in the 3rd video of writing sex scenes, we'll dive into the good part, writing the sex. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, or tweet me at Naley Gonzalez. Hit that like button so I know you found this video useful. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on writing content, and turn on your notifications so you know the moment I upload part 3 of writing sex scenes. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.